Okay, so in this video we're going to look at how to add a table of contents to a Word document. Now in this particular example I'm using Word 2007 and we'll take a look at how to do that. So first of all we got to highlight the areas of the document that we want to appear in our table of contents. So we do that by highlighting the word and then up the top there clicking on the heading 1 that we want. Now that's going to be a top level heading for us in our table of contents. So next what we want to do is we want to take a look at the rest of the document and add in any other areas within this that we would like to have as subsections or second level headings. So for example here I'm going to introduce a new section underneath the mushroom main heading, and I'm going to call this one heading introduction, and it's going to be of type heading 2, and that's going to be a sub-level below our primary one. So again we go down through the document, find out if there's anything we want to change or anything we want to set as a heading. Highlight it and click the appropriate heading button up atop in the ribbon. So we also got a last one down here called morphology. Now this document is taken from Wikipedia, and I've cut off some of the document. So even the last section there is going to be a reference section, and we of course want that to appear in our table of contents. So the next thing we want to do is we want to insert or create the table of contents based on what we've just highlighted. So to do that we go into the insert menu option up at the top of the Word application. And as we can see, we've got various different options up within the menu system, quite a lot. And what we want to do is we want to find out where the option is to insert a table of contents. Now, if we take a look at the page layout menu option, in here we can see various different options. It doesn't seem to be in there, so we keep looking, and this is just typical of what you would do, is just take a look around all the menu options until you find what you're looking for. So in this case we found our table of contents. We single click that and it gives us a drop down list of different types of formattings that we might want to use. So I'm going to use the second one here. It looks nice, and just by a single click Word will automatically insert our table of contents at the top, and you can see it's composed of our high level mushroom topic there and all the subsections or the subheadings that we specified. So over on the right, if we're in the Word document, we can click on those numbers and they will bring us down directly to the point in the document that that heading is at. Okay, so from time to time then of course you're going to be editing, you're going to be changing your document, and you might want to add in some more headings, or you might want to change or remove headings, and of course we want to be able to update our table of contents once we do that. So for example, I'm going to add in a new subsection here underneath introduction. And I'm just going to make some space there, and I'm going to write in the title for this subsection. We'll just call it subsection, and we put in just a line of text then, just to have something within that section. And once we've done that, we just want to highlight the section heading there and again give it a heading style. So it's within introduction, which is a heading 1, or as a heading 2. So we want to introduce a new sub level, so we're going to make this a heading 3. So as you can imagine, this is another level down in terms of how the table of contents should appear. So now we see that it's not in here, and we want to see it. So what we need to do is we click on the table of contents anywhere. We have that option up the top of the table called Update Table. We click on that once, and Word gives us an option to do one of two things. Either we can just update the page numbers on the right hand side there, if we've perhaps just moved things around in the document, Or, as we have just done, if we have created new subsections and we want to create those in or update the table of contents. So what we're going to do is we're going to update entire table and hit OK. So once we do that, we see a new subsection which has been created, and the corresponding number, which we click on that, it'll bring it down to that place in the document. Okay, so pretty straightforward. Let's just look at that briefly again. Let's say we want to add in a new subsection. We type in what the section name is. We're going to write in some short text just to have a placeholder for that. Perhaps we want to just move it around a little bit. We give it a type of heading 3. Our position is right. We go back up to our table of contents. Here we do a right mouse click, and this is just another way of getting to that update ability. Now we see in here we have a thing called update field, and this whole tables, this square on the form is actually a Word document field, and so we can hit update field, and what that will do is just bring us to the same place as we got before, which is by pressing that. So we want to do right mouse click, update field, update entire table because we've added some new stuff, hit OK, and we see our new section has been added. Click on that number, should bring us down to where we've just added. So that's pretty the pretty straightforward basic way of adding in a table of contents, and that's all we really need to do. So if we ever want to change the way it looks, we can click on that little button up the top, select a new layout for the table of contents, and it's as simple as that, moving between the different formats. So quite easy to use, quite straightforward to update. So that's about it in terms of setting up a table of contents, and as always, don't forget to save your work. Thank you.